Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your June 2020 reading. Thanks for joining us. My name is Michelle.
My name's Richard.
And let's get started with your reading, Sagittarius. Drawn a card for you from Le Vampire, and what you got was the card of the anti-hero. The key words with this one is about being a maverick, a risk taker, a rule breaker. It is, of course, a feeling around this of being who you are. Now, being who you are is a unique individual. Your individuality is a gift from the divine. You are, of course, the only person on the planet who is like you. You truly are here for a purpose, and you truly are needed here. So as long as you do something with purpose, doing it well with all your heart, then really that's all you need to take away from this. You know, I get the energy around this of not receiving, or maybe not even wanting reward or recognition for doing good, but doing it anyway. Now, the curse with this is to feel neglect or to feel resentment, that others receive the glory above you. There's a feeling here of feeling like the outsider, or always feeling like you are the one that has to do it harder, push harder than others. So we'll see where that goes, Sagittarius. Could be you, could be someone around you. Now, Richard has pulled a card from the Mausolea Oracle.
Yeah, it's a card of Martyr, and the Martyr is the matron of the blind. The Martyr invites us to look clearly upon ourselves and our deeds and see the blindness of our souls so that we may not be eternally stricken. So it's about restitution as well, realising one's faults.
Either side can resonate, so please do keep that in mind. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius and you're cross-watching, this could resonate as them. At the bottom of the deck, I've got the Hierophant.
And I've got the Sun.
So let's cut these cards and we'll focus in. We'll start with the status of this relationship, how you feel about this person or situation, the strengths, the challenge, advice, what you should do, advice on what you shouldn't do, what's hidden, what you may be unaware of, and the potential outcome.
Okay, status of relationship, how this person views you, Sagittarius, strengths, weaknesses, what this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing, what's hidden in this situation, and the outcome if nothing changes.
So let's take a look. We have the Queen of Cups. Well, it's about love. It's about showing compassion, support. Very empathic kind of role that I'm picking up around this. And it's doing it without expecting anything in return. It's a feeling of, especially with the anti-hero, of being a protector or a caretaker or someone who loves unconditionally without expecting anything back in return, any reward or recognition. Especially if you're actually a mother, you'll resonate with that very strongly.
Yeah, I don't think that mothers get enough credit for what they do. I think that's the feeling I get around that.
Yeah.
Over here, we have the Nine of Wands as status of the relationship. So it's somebody who's going through something. It's a wounded warrior. They are still standing, still going, still pushing forward, but they have been wounded in the process.
Let's take a look and see how you are viewing this person or situation. We've got the Five of Wands. So there's some pushback. I see the wand energy here, cards of action. The love is there, but when it comes to actions, I feel that your actions are meeting resistance. So it's like you're giving love, you're showing love to someone, or maybe to a group of people, and what you're hitting is like that brick wall, but you're still willing to fight. You're still willing to push through, to carry on, regardless of hitting that wall.
I don't know if this is your energy or theirs, but we'll see as we go. Looking over here, we have the Six of Swords as how they're viewing you. It's possible that you might, after a long time of trying, give up and say, well, it's not worth the trial. You have this brick wall, just continually hitting one's head against a brick wall and then moving on from that.
It seems like somebody is looking to move on, but we'll see who that is. The strengths here is the Eight of Cups. So the feeling around this is one of making sure your cup is filled before you fill other people's cups. It's making sure that instead of playing that kind of martyr role, putting other people before you and other people's emotional needs before you, and instead making sure that your needs are met. I feel very strongly this is either a mother or a mother figure, or someone who just has a very caring, nurturing role in relationships.
Okay, looking over here at the strength, we have the Seven of Wands. There's a very defensive energy around this. It's kind of like that brick wall.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, so I can see the kind of person you're dealing with here, Sagittarius. It's someone who's very obstinate, very stubborn, very resistant. And I can imagine that dealing with a person like that on a continual basis can be frustrating.
Let's take a look and see what the challenge is. We've got Temperance in reverse. So it's maintaining peace where there is feelings of meeting that brick wall, battling, constantly the battler. In Australia we have this term, I don't know if they still use it, but they used to use it many years ago, the Aussie battler. Somebody who was always had to work really hard for whatever they got in life, but was strong for it. It's kind of like battling through life, it's wand energy. When you look at the wands and the suit of wands, and as a Sagittarian, it's your journey, if you will. What happens there? Well, we start off with that spark that we're all fired up, we're ready to go, and we achieve some success along the way, but it's very hard fought. The thing with Sagittarians is that it's a hard road. It's a hard road, and it's certainly one that we have to keep trying, we have to keep plugging along, and there'll be times where we're really trying to find that place in our life where we feel at peace, where we feel like we can rest for a minute. It's that feeling of just being able to rest and say, okay, can I rest on this journey for a bit, because it just seems like you've been going so hard at life that you just want to kind of not stop, but just have a little bit of a breather, if you will, before you move on to the next battle, because it seems like constant battle here.
Okay, looking over here at weaknesses, we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, this is a person, I think, who wants to break a promise. It looks like this is their energy, that they want to move on. So the message I'm getting here, Sagittarius, is that in spite of all the love and all the empathy and all the compassion that you show, this person just doesn't seem to want to take any of that. They're very resistant to it, and they just want to give up.
Let's take a look and see what the advice is. And there's that Nine of Wands, that battle energy, that battle weary. It says not to give up, even though I do feel it's a struggle for you, Sagittarius. I mean, there are days when you just think, is this worth it? Do I need to continue to go at this? Because, my goodness, it's been a battle and a half. And the thing is, with the Nine of Wands energy, it is about having persistence, courage, being able to stand there and say, you know what, I'm not defeated. I'm not defeated by life. I'm going to keep going at this regardless of what's being pushed at me. And really just having that strength to keep on going regardless of what obstacles are put in your way, Sagittarius. Okay,
looking over here, what this person should continue to do. We have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. What do you get from that, Michelle?
It seems to me like that person needs to find out where their happiness truly lies.
Yeah, they don't know what they want.
They don't really know. When I'm looking at the emotional side of things, they're both in the reverse. And this person doesn't really know what they want when it comes to their emotions. There may even be some fears surrounding opening up on an emotional level, because with that Seven of Wands, it seems to me like this person has that kind of, I don't need to open up, I don't need to show that softer side. But I think that they really do. I think that it would be better if they felt something.
So you think it's about emotional availability to an extent?
for themselves more than anything else, really, to feel something, to feel some kind of emotion, because I get that individual as someone who is very strong, but part of that strength they feel is not showing emotion.
Okay.
Whereas this energy here is more about opening up emotionally and being vulnerable, and keeping that kind of energy about them, not closing themselves off emotionally. Sagittarius, I feel you're meeting someone though who is closing off emotionally, or has closed off emotionally, and therefore isn't available to you at the moment because they feel threatened. They feel threatened, and I think that they may even feel threatened by you, or they feel threatened by what they feel for you, Sagittarius.
Yeah, it has the energy of somebody who, when they get a sense that somebody loves them, they want to just run.
They want to push back and push away. Let's take a look and see what we have here as what you shouldn't do. We've got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So this could be the person that you're dealing with. Could be earth sign energy, of course, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or it could suggest a partner, someone who is going through a difficult phase in their life at the moment, where they're normally quite a stable individual, but they seem to be at the moment dealing with something that's causing some instability. And it's really about how you relate with this person. Now we'll clarify this obviously in the extended reading, but it seems to me like this is where the pushback is. It's all to do with the other side, the other person here, who hasn't found their peace, or hasn't really found out what they want, or what's going to provide them with happiness in their life.
Yeah, I get the sense, Sagittarius, you're the one who's further along on the road here, and has a much greater sense of who you are and what you want from life, whereas this person seems a bit more lost. Okay, let's go take a look at what this person should stop doing. And we have the Four of Cups in the reverse here. So it's more evidence that this person is closing off. Because this is, when we talk about what they should do, what they shouldn't do, it's sort of what's in their best interest. And at the present, it feels like it's in their best interest to close off from you.
Let's take a look and see what's hidden, what you may be unaware of. Seven of Swords here. There may be some kind of plan.
Yeah, you look here at the Six of Swords, and you're thinking that this person might just want to move on.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really make a great deal of sense, because Sagittarius, you've been doing all you can in this relationship to keep it going, to provide balance, to provide temperance. It just seems like you're getting a whole bunch of pushback from this person.
Yeah, and I feel that there's something there behind the scenes, something that you're unaware of, some kind of plan or strategy that they're putting in place.
Okay, let's look at what's hidden on this side. Your Queen of Wands in reverse, that's you. So they're seeing you negatively aspected in spite of all you've been doing for them. And again, like I'm telling you, it's not fair. It's not fair for this person to be experiencing you in this way, and to be thinking of you as being the Queen of Wands in reverse.
Let's have a look at the outcome. We've got the Ace of Swords. So with this, it is about force. And with this ace, it's something that isn't provided to you by the universe. It's a force from within that you use. It's using the power of your intellect to make a judgment, to discern the truth, to look at the truth,
and to see things clearly.
And to see things clearly in terms of what this person is doing. I do think something's going to come to light. What's hidden here is going to come to light, and it's going to provide you with the truth. It's going to provide you with the clarity that you need in this case. So we'll see where that goes.
Okay, looking over here at the outcome, we have the Hierophant. Well, I get that. I see that as being about knowledge, about finding something out that's actually able to be found out. I mean, when we look at the Hierophant, I kind of like to compare it to the the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about stuff that can't be known, or is unattainable, or that is hard to find out. The Hierophant, it makes use of information that's readily available to them, and the Hierophant is a searcher in their own right. They will search for that knowledge that they can find out something and gain some knowledge. So out of all of this, I do like the Hierophant as the outcome here, because it looks like they might get a bead on who they are and figure out what they want.
Which is good, and that may provide some clarity. Yeah, we'll have to see where this goes in the extended, because I'm not getting a strong energy around where this leads, to be honest. I feel that this is very much something that is ongoing, and it seems like there's going to be something coming to light about, again, something behind the scenes, some kind of strategy and plan that's being put into place. Now, seeing the Seven of Swords there, I don't want you to automatically think that it's cheating.
But it is hidden.
It is hidden.
It is a plan that you're not aware of.
Yeah.
At this time.
Yeah. So it might be good, it might be bad. We'll have to see where that goes. I'm not really getting the strong energy around that, but I do like where you end up here, because however this plays out, what you will know is you'll know the truth, and you won't be confused or left wondering.
That's right, and there will be clarity, and I like that outcome.
So we'll have to see where this goes in the extended, Sagittarius. I hope that you join us. The link is below in the descriptions box, and it'll be about another 25 to 30 minute reading. If you prefer a personal reading, of course, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. And if this one doesn't resonate, it won't resonate with all Sagittarians. Please do check out our Soul for Repair playlist, and there you'll find the readings that are done in this style, but they're not sign or time dependent. Either side can resonate, of course, Sagittarius, or if you're cross-watching, this could be a Sagittarian that you're dealing with. Again, we'll check out the extended and that link is in the box below. We'll be clarifying everything on the table, doing some Lenormand readings, and also pulling some oracles for guidance as well. So please do join us there. If not, then we'll speak to you again very soon, Sagittarius. Please take care.
Thanks, Sagittarius. Goodbye and good luck.